I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and out in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Oh, hell no, I ain't gonna let my game glitch like this. Hell no. Ordinary school day like any other. Morning are usually the worst, but being surrounded by couples or friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any other clubs. Excuse me, god damn it. I'm perfectly content just getting by some on the average while spending my free time on video games, anime. But there's always an anime club, but it's not like excuse me, I keep burping. God damn it. There's always anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it. Anyway, school day is ordinary. So it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. There really aren't anyone that interests me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with it. I guess I have no other choice but to start with the anime club. Andre? Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk. We're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little sweet and stuff. Sorry. I had to take my socks off. What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. We're in a debate club, right?
About that, I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicly and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and making that something special out of it.
In that case, what clubs did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one, a literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
It's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even kept her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Andre. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there Any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how can I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out too. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Andre. You know that? Oh, it's nothing, really. Shall we go in? I'll look for the new materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her interestable smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a new guest with me.
Huh? Guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyways, welcome to the club, Andre. A lot of words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
And I still can't stop thinking about Sayori.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki?
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look a first-year student. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic and peaceful, and this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Andre in the classroom, and he decided to come back out the club. Isn't that great? What, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advice before you brought anyone new? I was going to. Well, sorry. I didn't forget about that. But I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea. Right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Andre? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki.
Really? McIntyre, help me out here. What did the word say? Hold on, McIntyre. I'm having trouble pronouncing words.
Luckily, what can reluctantly agrees. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down. Teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Suited, Yuri looks away.
I mean that,
I believe you. Well, a cup of tea And reading may not be a good pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Anjay, what kind of things you do like to read?
Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. I was saying, I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, it's about you, Yuri.
Well, let's see.
Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorite are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The love of creativity and craftsmanship. Fandom is amazing to me. And telling a good story to such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes up and clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things.
Me too.
Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
And I read horror back once. I just desperately grab something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with Rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the new world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate.
Oh, why is that?
I just saw Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting? It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't say it out loud. No. Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't share poems sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you shared some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Y'all sit in silence for him. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Yuri and Natsuki look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet again, we'll all share them with each other. How about everyone this evening? I thought it was a good idea.
Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well. As members. Besides, now that we have a new member, seems like a good step for us to take.
Do you agree as well, Andre? Hold on, there's still one more problem. Huh? What's that? Now we reached the most important topic, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, huh? Girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Andre. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, then... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Really? Do you really mean that, Andre? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Andre, I'm so happy we can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's club meeting. Good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Andre, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my metaphor writing skills? I already feel the excitement welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. Sure, good fortune will find me. And I guess with that starts with writing a poem tonight. And ending the video, here. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I'm gonna look at you. I love you. Well, I love you too. I love you too. Fuck. Let's see. I just write whatever the fuck I want. What the hell am I writing? I'm writing down. What? Just write whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, I'm just gonna write down whatever. And boom, we're finished with the poem. Hi again, Andre. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. And we're going to end it here. We're going to continue on this video game, you guys. Well, let me at least read a few. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Your face.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Andre. I hope this isn't too overwhelming. Of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into the lecture club, and you're not accustomed into it.
Oh, come on, like there's so much fucking glitches. I hope my game don't glitch on this shit. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had me dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Yep. We're just gonna have to skip that shit. It's a glitch. Skip that shit. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Magna is larger! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back in her seat.
I'm sorry, Andre. Make sure to put your comfort first, okay? You can see the screen is moving.
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
But anyway, now that you're in the club and all, do you see the screen moving? Because the game is about to glitch. You may want to be careful. But perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. I really cannot say no. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Wait, the screen is shaking still. I didn't mean it like that, but if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything else.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club too. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? It just felt like, as vice president, that I should help you get started on something. Like,
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read it. We could, discuss it if you wanted to.
How is this girl accidentally be so cute? How could she accidentally be so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading this much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. You tell fucking PlayStation stop moving the screen.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging about in the closet. Yes. Hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! Monica! Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point keeping your collection organized if someone just gonna mess this shit up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. I really enjoyed reading Dragon Ball Z and My Hero Academia and Azumanga Daioh. Manga is one of the most things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure it out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long veil of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves.
curious. I pull it out, stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches out of my hand. She then turns into a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer. Look, I get a closer look at the book. Said she's mine. Pear-Fate Girls? It's a series I never heard of in my life. That probably means she's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points out to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Andre. Consider this a... What the fuck?
Okay, this game is really glitching. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Pear-Fate Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoved the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there, huh? Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall, beneath the window sills. She pouts on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can read at the same time like that. How's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Oh, don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and stooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open up the book, and it's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow! How long has it been before? I read the beginning. You don't want to go back and flip the older volumes every now and then? Not really, no. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, how are you paying attention? I am, but there's nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I grew up these since it's rare for the writing to be intent enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I'm convinced any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean, huh? You know? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really... I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Oh, like I could ever get my friends want to read this. They're just thinking manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all alike. Huh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? It makes me want to punch him in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. You know, I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the
other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Hey, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found out about this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Wait, it paid off in the end? It paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any kind of problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, I'm gonna be reading. Flip the page. What? Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. That's over at her. Looks like you start to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapsed straight into me. Hey! What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? Oh, jeez, the game is glitching. Yeah, but we're gonna end the video here. We're gonna end the video here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this weird shit. Thank you guys so much for watching this weird gameplay. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smack that like button and subscribe to catch one of my future videos. Also, children, if you're watching this, I suggest you click off this video right now. If you are under the age of 18, get out of here. I don't want to see no sensitive bullshit, okay? I don't want you to see no sensitive bullshit, okay? And if you guys are over the age of 18, feel free to watch this video or not. I don't want to disturb you. I don't want to act weird and shit, okay? Anyways, forget what I was saying. I'm talking shit, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smack the like button and subscribe to catch one of our future videos. This is Andre. Peace out.